Well, it's your boy, Dustin, from the Flying Chariots, The Rise podcast. And guess what? I got a special guest today for the second time, Rona, all the way from
Hello.
Norway. Yeah, she's here today again for the second time. Yeah, I'm super geeked because she had a lot of things going on in her life since I talked to you last. So I thought we'd just kick the shit today. So, you want to tell everybody where you're
That's
at?
it today. Hard to explain, but oh God, I'm gonna love sharing this. I'm at a witch's cabin deep in the Norwegian woods of Østfold.
Cool.
And
Beautiful.
yeah, yeah, wardens, and there are signs carved in. There is a bell, demon bell
Oh, cool. You
up
gotta tell me
there.
about that. What's that about? What's the demon bill about?
I hate the sound of it, so no,
Okay. Keeps them
yeah,
away or invites them
people
in.
very contacted. Yeah, so if in case there would come a demon here, she can ring the
Uh,
bell and they
okay. That's
church bell.
awesome. Church bells. So how you been since I seen you
Great,
last? My God.
great,
Yeah.
absolutely lovely.
Yes. A lot of things going on in your life. You just got married. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was amazing. We gathered our families in the north at my fiance's what do you call it? Like family home, childhood home.
Mhm.
Yeah, his family lived there for all of his life. And that place is absolutely magical. You have mountains in the background, behind you and around you, and the rivers, and then the beach, and beyond the ocean's horizons, that you can see Lofoter, the mountains Lofoterberg, which is one of the islands. It was like the heartbeat of Norse 2,000 years ago, 1,000 years ago. Yeah.
Wow, that is so
So.
beautiful. I saw some
Mm.
pictures from there, and you guys are all in traditional garb. It is awesome. And your dad actually got to marry you guys too. You
Yeah,
said, and his dad too, in
yeah.
traditional.
His dad did it, traditionally, and then my dad did it in Ausatru, like a deep Ausatru way with like blessings of the gods and bloating, and yeah, it was magical.
Yeah,
It
it
was,
looked
yeah,
magical. Yeah.
absolutely magical.
It was really cool. Well, I'm so glad and
Um,
happy for both of you. That's
Thank
awesome. And how is Kevin the Seagull?
Kevin the Seagull, Kevin and his brother Steven Seagull, they are getting fat.
Are
Been
they?
trying to, yeah, I've been trying to wean them off a little bit. So, they go and get trained and, they can come back when the winter gets hard.
Mhm.
They got spoiled. They were like, we want McDonald's. And I was like, yeah, no, it's dog food today. And I was like, yeah, not having it. So, yeah, we had to reassess the relationship because the children were getting lazy. So, can't have that. Can't have that.
That is funny.
Mm.
Where do seagulls even migrate to from Norway?
Well, they don't migrate. They just go to the ocean and then stay on the ocean and.
Oh, by the ocean side where it doesn't really freeze, probably.
Oh God, no. That they have like, their blood veins and they go into the feet. They have like,
Oh, sure,
this.
sure.
They don't freeze.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I always thought
uh,
about that too, because we have seagulls here in Madison, Wisconsin.
yeah,
We have a lot of snow here in the wintertime. So it's like, yeah, where they go? I know
yeah, because they have like,
other birds fly south. I know that.
yeah, no, that they have what you would say cold bloodstream feet, like cold
Yeah,
blood
I guess
system. Yeah.
in ducks, I think ducks are the same way. I think ducks you
Mhm.
see in wintertime.
Yeah, it's kind of like why they can freeze freeze into like ponds and stuff like that and still not die, except for like, starvation. You know,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like they're, you know.
Oh, the kitty cat.
Yeah, her
Oh,
cat.
she would have a black cat.
Yeah,
How fitting.
you want to be a
so,
guest.
so tell me more about this witch cabin. So there's people come here for refuge for having trauma in their life, or they just want a new outlook, or just something to refresh. Just
Mm.
find it's just a search for something. I'm pretty sure there's tons of reasons why different people go there and
Yeah, I'm
people
kind
from
of I'm,
around.
I'm I'm working my technological magic. You hear random music in the background here.
Oh, cool.
That's a horn.
That's awesome.
The forest you see in the background is
Hmm.
called the Elvland Forest. It's kind of like known in Norway for that rich with forest elves. So she gets
Oh,
families and children and spiritual people, and they go and migrate into the forest for a day or two. And
wow.
yeah, and I
It,
went into the forest, and it's bloody magical. It's kind of like where I took the photos.
yeah, there were those are awesome photographs. They're like really whoever
I
took
love
those.
that I have music in the background. They're
Yeah, it's
playing
great.
like
It's
absolute
beautiful. There you go. It's actually kind of like it's more fitting where you actually are. It's even more magical. You know what I'm saying? Just to
Mhm.
have the horns just magically just popping up in the background and just the beautiful scenery with the trees. And yeah, in that cabin, I just got a little tour of
Mm.
that was beautiful inside there. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like her kitchen is made like it's almost like seeing a tree.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
a
Like a
weird
tree
way,
house.
everything is like a little bit crooked and
Yeah.
cute and different colors. It's yeah, magical.
So how many people stay there at one time? Does she have like a certain amount of people that she has up at one time, or does it get overcrowded, or is she kind of opened up to everybody who wants to come at one time, or how does that work? Does she have like a tight schedule?
Well, she's been taking a break. She's like she's redoing the house and building it out.
Okay,
But also, the forest, she said like the forest needed a break, It
sure.
it sponges in people's experiences and she wanted to have a break to cleanse. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. I would too.
Yeah,
Need a little break,
sure,
catch my
sure,
breath.
sure.
But no, she has like group of 20, 10, 5, so she did like, yeah,
Okay,
group.
cool.
But she's buying more land and then expanding the idea of having like a family retreat where you can come and, you know,
Sure, sure.
gather yourself.
Cool.
Yeah,
So,
reconnect.
since you've been there, what have you taken away, or have you released something, or have you have weight lifted off your chest since you've been there?
I met my forest element.
Oh,
Uh,
cool.
and I haven't done that yet because, at home you don't have forest. We have much different energy, lava, mountains.
Hmm.
So the forest element is like that was new and pretty beautiful. It's easy to like reconnect when you come to a place like this. There is just everything is very flowy. And yeah, and it's just one step, further into a better life where I can focus on aiding my own wounds and keep working on picking up heavy trauma and work on my own problems.
Yeah, yeah, I get that.
Yeah, we all have them.
We do.
Absolutely. So yeah,
No,
been
it's
working hard on that. That's and this just feels like yeah, the next step um into finding yourself. We kind of it's kind of when you lose yourself that you kind of really find yourself,
yes,
you know?
I agree.
Yeah. And I've
Yeah.
been like, quite lost for the last year. Um, into through it, letting in old bad habits, over drinking,
Yeah.
over just isolating. So
Mm,
yeah, kind of lost myself there for a long time.
I'm
And
sorry.
no, absolutely not. Needed to be done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Uh,
You know.
well, again, had to go through the trauma
Yeah, yeah.
first, and then
You need to work.
the
You
light
need to go through it.
the
Yeah.
light at the
I
end of
mean,
the tunnel. No, you're right.
I
Because
can
actually, I had my own
trust.
little struggle there for a year, and actually, since I talked to you, when I talked to you, I was having my little ups and downs. But now it's gotten a lot better since time has passed, and
Mm,
just doing my main focusing on other hobbies and and this hobby, obviously. And yeah, no, it just takes time, and being in the right spot with the right people definitely helps. And like with
Mm.
you and others I've talked to, it definitely helps. Just different outlooks on life, especially with people from around the world. Different outlooks of life definitely are looked upon a lot differently. And like I'm very open minded, so I soak everything in that you say. Especially last
That's
time
good.
you had so much knowledge last time we talked, and so much good advice, and you help other kids that go through bullying when you talked about the rock concerts that you go to,
Hmm.
and you set up little booths. And again, that's so cool. You're like you get so involved with people's lives, and you kind of like trying to fix yours at the same time. And it's
Hmm.
again, it's so cool. I admire that. And again, it's so much knowing so much about Iceland and the mysteriousness with the hidden people and elves, and that again, that just kicked my ass. And I was like, shit, what the fuck? So
Yeah, it
yeah,
was delightful. I mean, how fun is it sharing a part of your history that is like, it's been such a long time since I've spoken about it, and speaking about, that part of life with somebody that kind of, connects with you on that. I mean,
yeah.
it's interesting. It's like talking about like, something that you know very well, but when nobody asks you about it, it's like nobody wants to see your cool rock. Like, because they don't care.
See, this rocket's special. It's got a little sparkle in it.
Oh, no, but God, I love life. I mean,
Yeah, good.
when we scheduled this podcast, I was like thinking about, it would be cool to share like projects I have in the back garden. I'm putting like a little tiny ecosystem,
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was
like
pleased to talk about it. Yeah,
off the grid.
yes.
So
Yeah.
how to make soil that is chemically compounded to give max crops, and then working that food down to off the grid, the old ways, kind of
Yeah.
how you preserved food in the old ways, and kind of wanted to like do a 3 year uh, experiment on that with
Oh,
chickens,
cool.
and then making like a circle. Very
Huh.
excited about that. And
Yeah.
then on Friday, my friend called me and she was like, "Got anything to do today?" Like, yeah, no. Hey, would you like to come over to? I'm in Østfold, and we're deep in the forest. Would you like to come and just have like a getaway weekend? And it's been a lot going on, and people around me have been going through it, so it was like, yeah, that would sound amazing. But I had like, had a little bit like, I wonder how this podcast would be.
Hmm.
Like if I should plan or what
No,
to wear.
no,
And
no.
then that just got blown to shit because here I'm sitting without any makeup. My hair is wild. I have wool clothing.
And you're still rocking it. It looks good.
Even socks.
You're still looking hot. That's super dope.
And
No,
the
again,
forest, like,
no, it's so great. No, because actually, I want this podcast to be where people could just feel comfortable being who they are, and just again talking about whatever they want. So again, I just love meeting new people, hearing their stories, and yeah, again, yeah, don't don't worry
having
about
the random horn in the
it.
background.
Yeah, that was great too. And the medieval sword with blood on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
that's
great.
yeah. But yeah, I'm such a chaos. But that's okay. But you
No,
can be positive chaos, right?
that's right.
You can be many things, and yeah, come to terms with that we can be many things. Hmm. And that's fine.
So with this
But
ecosystem in your backyard, what else are you growing in your backyard?
well, it's gonna be I'm gonna have 4 rotating beds from year to year.
Oh, cool.
One being high maintenance, where you have to blend like seaweed and calcium and nitrate into the soil with urine water to create like the right conditions to grow complex like diverse root vegetables and some
Oh,
from more east. And then it's gonna be like medium demanding, which is gonna be like, more carrots, stuff like that, more wood, nipa. I don't know how you say it in English. Beetroot, I think.
okay.
And then it's gonna be low maintenance like potatoes and then beans. And then you rotate them and they leave behind nutrients that the next one is gonna kind of need. So
Oh,
because they work the soil in a different way. So yeah,
that's cool.
that's
So
interesting.
that is interesting. Do you use manure too? Like different manures from different animals? Is that
Oh yeah, you can use
or,
horse, you
or
can use pig or chicken. I mean, it's diff like horse manure is perfect for like flowers, roses,
okay.
stuff like that. While chicken manure is the perfect growth when it
Oh,
comes to
I did
like
not know that. So I thought it was like more liquidy of a of a
oh yeah, no, well it's like chemical compounds in the manure that the
oh,
earth
okay.
benefits from because it's already an ecosystem in the wild where
Sure,
horses
sure.
roam free. They shit the earth's benefits.
Right, right.
Symbiosis system.
You ever heard of like the smart monkey theory where like I think there's a theory out there where like ancient hominids for eating magic mushrooms off of like cow dung or horse dung, and that's how they got enlightened and build their
Hmm.
consciousness because they just, found these mushrooms and ate them,
Hmm.
and then they found like, oh, these are special. We're going to take these and start. But no,
Oh
it's
yeah, it's
interesting.
that is true,
Mhm.
and I mean it's there is stories and tellings in I think almost every history books, Bible, the old times.
Yeah.
God kväll, god
Yeah.
kväll. So yeah, ja, veldig. Skal du komme inn på besøk? Eller? Å ja. Å ja. Ja, men koselig å møte deg. Og så får du ha en fin tur. Skal du sykle langt?
Who's that now?
Neighbors is going
Oh,
on a
oh,
bicycle ride.
nice, nice.
So, ah,
Oh, nice. So everybody's super friendly. Everybody
everyone
needs,
is super friendly. Yeah.
everyone wants to stop and say hello.
Ja, bare,
They just want to say
Gud,
how
du
beautiful
må
you are. That's why.
passe. Det er helt fint. Hyggelig å møte deg. No, so yeah, people are super friendly here. They take time to talk and yeah, have a
No,
little
that's so
chat,
cool.
talking about their day,
No, that's so cool.
asking how the weather is. It's
Yeah. Actually,
yeah,
my
special place though.
one of my Norwegian friends actually reached out to me yesterday, and she's sent me a photograph of like a baseball ticket that we I took her to, and she was here and when she was here visiting. So I took her to a baseball game, and she just sent me this photo. I was like, "Remember we went to that game?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And so I do. I keep in contact with a few friends from Norway, and I actually told them
Mm.
about interviewing you from Norway. Like, oh my god, I can't wait until it comes out. So I got some Norwegians waiting for this episode.
Brilliant,
Yeah,
brilliant.
so it is awesome. No, I
Love that.
no, those Norwegians are amazing. Because they were here studying here in the UW when I met them, and there was a group of them, and they were so welcoming. They kind of introduced me to their culture, their foods they liked and stuff, and oh man, it was so awesome. I was like, Norwegians are the shit. Then and the Finns are
Yeah,
pretty good.
but
Yeah.
I think Norway is like I love this country, but for one reason that you meet so many different type of people here.
Hmm.
But as long as you keep looking, there's never like a stone unturned because you keep getting like meeting people like Anya, like this like this place, like this home, and then you go to a different part of Norway and you find more people like that with like,
Yeah.
and yeah, but then you have the cities and they are like, big cities. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything. You can go super into the sticks and it's very, very Norse. There's very old history here, so different,
Yeah.
but
Is there any
incredible.
is there any stories of elves and fairies and maybe UFOs in Norway? I think you mentioned a little bit when we talked the first
Hmm.
time. We didn't really dive into it too much. Is there any like cool spots in Norway that are kind of hot spots for the paranormal?
Activity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There is a place in Sandefjord that's kind of like Stonehenge,
Oh, cool.
similar with the rings.
Mm-hmm.
Very, I mean, I think I found that one 2 years ago, and it's like in the next state. It's not that far.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but it's pretty unknown, and it's kept really well hidden. We went there, and it's bloody amazing, and it's very similar. It doesn't look man-made, but then again, it's there, and it's like teeth, gigantic, like stone feet, or teeth or something coming out of the ground,
Whoa.
and it forms like a dragon mouth. It's
Oh, that's kind of
insane.
cool.
Yeah, so you get kind of like the feeling like you're, megalodon coming up around you. It's quite
Uh,
awesome.
that
I'll
is
definitely
interesting.
show you it one day. And
Is there a
then
lot of
there's a similar one, bit longer into the country here,
mm-hmm.
and that I was like, yeah, we were talking about. That would be awesome to go and look at that one.
Oh, you haven't been there yet?
So yeah, no, no,
Okay.
no, because you keep finding these things, and
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
that is definitely the true magic about Norway.
That is
You
so
keep
cool.
finding things.
Keep
So
finding
yeah,
shit.
cool place.
Have you traveled to Finland yet?
I've been in Tampere,
Okay.
in Finland, and then Helsinki. But I was in Tampere for 5 days when we were playing European Cup in football, street
Oh,
football in
oh,
2019.
oh, cool.
Mm,
That's awesome.
yeah, and the Finnish women team, the national team, they are awesome.
Speaking of
They're like
soccer,
the coolest
you
ladies
you
I've
have
ever
some
met.
history in soccer, I see. That
Yeah,
is pretty cool.
thank
I
you.
'Cause I actually played soccer for 8 years myself. I'm a big soccer fan. My
Really?
sister's husband's a big soccer dude. So yeah, soccer's in our family. And it was cool to see that you were a goalie.
Yeah.
That is dope. You're kicking some ass. They call you the wall.
Even more dope when I got the correct lenses to play, so my focus was better. Struggling a
Uh,
little bit with that,
sure.
but yeah, no, it was awesome. Up to the point where I tore my sinuses in my knee. So yeah,
That is so awesome. How long did you play for?
3 years,
Okay.
like within a team. But yeah,
Yeah.
3 years in
Cool.
Norway. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you played as teenager
Yeah.
in Iceland. Everybody plays football in
Yes.
Iceland with
Yeah.
some, the local team.
Yeah.
Mandatory.
I know how that goes. Yeah, I was always interested in sports when I was a kid. I definitely don't do any sports now. Uh, Probably would hurt myself if I tried. I mean, I'd do something like play, maybe shoot some baskets with some friends or something like that. But I wouldn't like have a full blown game unless I train
Are you there?
myself to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. But no, it's yeah. I played hockey, soccer, um, basketball a little bit in high school. But yeah, that was fun while it lasted. But yeah,
Mm.
not not into sports much anymore. The UFOs took over my life. The subject matter was.
Has there has there been any activity you've been doing, around that this summer?
Let's see. Uh, Over the summer, I went to my first paranormal convention in Chicago, That was really cool. Got to go to it's outside of Chicago, not right in this mid city, but this guy I had on my podcast named Jack. He's the
Yeah.
host of this, and he is huge. I was very impressed. There was about 80 vendors that had their own displays of these people who are into ghost hunting to Bigfoot hunting, and then they had this podium where they had people doing speeches about their projects and what their research they were doing. And I actually got to share a booth with Barnaby Jones, who's like a Bigfoot hunter here in Wisconsin. And I was actually on his documentaries for the UFO series. And he had a booth there. It was a pretty big booth. And he's like, I'll share some of my booth with you if you want to like bring your stuff in. So I was showcasing Colonel Wendell Stevens' photographic archive. And so I was sitting there with the photo album with UFO photographs, and people were coming by like, "Oh my god, what the hell?" And actually, it was my booth is right across from MUFON. I don't know if you know what MUFON is, like the largest UFO organization in the United States. And
I don't know.
yeah, so this guy, the head director there,
Mm.
was there, and someone like encouraged me to go up there and show him that photo album. So I did. Went up there, and his eyes are popping out of his head. And all his colleagues are all hunched over his shoulder, looking over this photographs, all like, "Oh my god, you see this shit?" And then like they're so blown away, like, "We need your information and stuff. We need to keep in contact with you with these photographs and stuff." Like, "Oh yeah, definitely." And then like I heard like when I left that booth that some other guy that was still there, I guess they were talking about me for the last 20 minutes after I left.
Oh, brilliant.
That's awesome.
The nerd in me is so happy for you. It is
Oh,
insane.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, that
it's
sounds so
very
cool.
flattering to hear people who are very in depth in the subject and saw that I had Colonel Wendell Stevens photographs. Um, and made their eyes bug out of their head. So it was really cool.
Oh, yeah, it is. You know what? If you can kind of like, appreciate the history. Yeah, it is pretty cool. So yeah, awesome. Congrats.
Well,
Like I
thanks.
said, the
But yeah, I
nerd in
guess
me
that's
is
kind of
really happy for you.
thank you. Um, I yeah, so I think that was like the main cool thing. Actually then uh I started this summer too. I started meeting other local podcasters who are in the same subject matter as me,
Mm.
and we've been meeting up once a month and having these meet and greets at these bars for people who listen to us and like follow us. They want to meet us in person
Mm.
will come and like want to like just have drinks with us, and we actually display like merchandise. They have like t-shirts and stickers, and I would have my photo album where I'm just showing UFO photographs of original cases. So yeah, we're meeting new people, we're networking with new people. So that's been the new thing here in the summer. So, and we're doing like ghost tours, not me personally, but another member that we've been doing these little meetups has been doing. So yeah, it's been really exciting. We have one coming up on the 25th at the Blue Moon. It's near my house. I thought it was very fitting. The Blue Moon, talking about UFOs. Come on, come
Mm.
on. I don't know. But well, anything new for you coming up? Is there any
For me,
vacations or anything
um,
else exciting besides the witch cabin?
yeah. I mean, like I said, it is pretty hard to not get like very very zen and connected here, but at the same time, a lot of you coming out, so it's great. For me, I mean, we're taking a vacation to Spain.
Oh, cool.
It's
For the honeymoon?
Christmas. Gonna be spending Christmas in Spain. No, no, no. It's more like, just becoming a Christmas tradition, I think. Yeah. So we love to spend Christmas in Spain. The local towns, they have like traditions that we love, and nobody dislikes heat and summer in, the coldest, darkest months. So it's good for the mental health. It's good for the family. It's good for the dogs. They love it. I mean, we
Yeah.
have chihuahuas and they're not great fans of -20 and
Yeah, I bet
a meter and
their
a
little
half of
their
snow.
little bodies can take the cold.
Yeah, we have to dig tunnels into the yard in the wintertime so they can go out and do their business. So
That's
yeah, they're
funny.
not a fan. So yeah, they love it. They love going to Spain. So and we're actually going with friends of the family. So a couple of friends are taking our families, and that was kind of random, but we're like 12 minutes apart, and they're a good friend of ours, and we ordered kind of the similar time, but it didn't tell each other. So, and we're actually heading out on the same plane. And they were at my wedding this summer, so
Oh, cool.
yeah. So yeah, that's kind of cool. So we'll be spending time with them in Christmas as well. So yeah,
Beautiful.
very very cute. Meet cute.
Yeah. No, I have to work this Christmas, unfortunately. Arr.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's gonna put a little damper in my plans, but that's okay. I need the money though. I like I'm broke. No, that's
are
cool
there
though.
any Christmas traditions that you do, or like
Uh
concerts, or
yeah,
you know?
we us we have I come from a Sicilian family, so we're all tight knit and yeah, we like to party together. We drink and smoke pot and we like to stay up late. Um that's usually on Christmas Eve that we do that. And
Mm,
because my parents are divorced, so um it's Christmas Eve we spend with my mom's side, and then Christmas Day we do it with my dad's side. We'll go to sometimes we go to Milwaukee, where he's from. It's like an hour and a half east of Madison. Yeah, and we just go there, and they don't party as hard as my mom's side, so or not at all, really. They're the yeah, they're just
well,
the lame. They're not bad, but no,
it's
they're not the party
strangely
type.
enough. That you are in some families when it's not Christmas if you don't have that
Yeah.
drunk uncle.
Yes. I'm that drunk uncle.
Just your grandmother goes just ignore it.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh my God. It's a hard draw
And that's a hard one.
between Die Hard and Home Alone.
Oh, I was just saying. I was thinking Home Alone myself, and I was debating Die Hard or
Mm.
National Lampoon
National
Christmas.
Lampoon is like that's more I watch it every Christmas at the
Yeah.
same time at the same day. Um, Something I began with when I was like 21 and I had Christmas coming up and it was really horrific and so broke. And I needed to go to like family assistance care for the first
Uh-huh.
time and I was just so ashamed. And I thought we were like gonna get like um uh, you know, just cheap food and toys, but that would be amazing because then I could like, at least feed my kids and give them presents. And we got this big, big box of amazing food and beautiful Christmas gifts for the kids that were 1 and 2. And it was just a really, really tough time and, in the life. And it just gave me this feeling that I've been trying to, return because of the gratefulness I felt that Christmas. So, giving back every Christmas to somebody completely anonymous and just making their like heart become whole like I felt. And
Hmm.
I watched Christmas Vacation when, at the time, and it's
Right.
just, it is
Hmm.
just a, symbol of really grateful, humble, um, good feeling. I'm okay. My family's
Hmm.
okay. And,
Hmm.
this is amazing time. So yeah, it did a lot of good to me going through, that really, really hard time. And then you know, getting something beautiful, instead of and out of it
Yeah.
by somebody else's, you know, um, well wishes. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
beautiful thing to
Well, speaking, as I
receive
say,
and give back to society.
yes. I was gonna say too, another favorite holiday that's coming up. I bet it's one of your favorite holidays is
Halloween.
Halloween. Yeah, come on, girl. What are you gonna be for
Come
Halloween this
on.
year?
I'm an October baby.
You
Of
are. Look
course
at
it's
you.
gonna be.
And you would
Yeah.
have red hair, wouldn't you?
Yes,
You would
I
be a little
would.
ginger
Yes,
in a
I would.
October. You're so cute.
Oh my goodness,
Uh,
Halloween. Yeah.
yeah. What are you gonna be for Halloween this year?
I had an idea the other day because my husband has been getting a lot of comments that he looks like
Okay, I'm ready for this one. Is it Aquaman?
non non non-generating nice Deadpool. So yeah, I wonder who
Oh, he
go as the,
does. He does
that.
look like him, actually. That's hilarious. I had to think about it for a second, but yes, yes, he does.
Oh,
Uh,
I wonder if we should go
that
as Mr. and Mrs. Deadpool.
that is great. He's gotta be like overly nice, you know, holding
Yeah,
a
it's like
dog.
so nice and just like smiling, and we
You
have
gotta make your one of your
the
chihuahuas look
Chihuahuas,
ugly.
so we have the Deadpool dogs as well.
Yes,
So yeah,
yeah. That is hilarious. That is good.
yeah. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so yeah. I'm actually hard considering going and sewing the outfits. And you? What are you gonna be for
I
Halloween?
was,
What are you
you know,
doing?
I was thinking about being Bozo. Remember Bozo?
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
it's giving that, the serial killer vibe
Yeah, he does a
from
little bit.
Daisy. It's just giving Daisy. It's serving John Cage Daisy the realness.
They had like the grand prize game on the Bozo show where they had like the kids drop the ping pong ball into the bat bucket. I was gonna do that for the kids because I have uh two nieces. I thought it'd be funny if I just played the game with them and I was all like dressed up like his goofy ass. I saw a costume last year of it. I was like, that kind of looks kind of cool. Because yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never dressed like a clown.
There are a few things that I find as creepy as the Bozo show. But then again, I have like this clown phobia. So,
Clown phobia.
I was it when I was like 9 years
Oh
old.
yes, it's yes. Well, I'm afraid of
Yeah,
clowns too, but like not
Pennywise
much
just,
anymore.
Pennywise changed something
Yes.
in my core that night. Like, it's
Hey,
altered
Georgie.
something. So, yeah. Can't come down and play.
He did such a great job playing it, man.
Oh my God, Tim Curry. Tim
Yeah, did
Curry
a
is like,
great job.
what a legend. What a
And
bloody legend.
Even the new Pennywise. Hey,
He
Georgie.
is good though. Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård. I think
Oh
he
man,
gives it his unique creepiness. I love it.
he
I think
does.
he's a worthy heir of the creepiest shit alive.
Yes, yes, yes.
But yeah,
I like
Tim
how
Curry,
I like how
that
he can
is,
make his one eye just like straight up like go.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
because
saying?
he's
Like, wow.
using that, what is called shelling. It's when
Yeah.
when you look kind of down and the one eye kind of goes the other way.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
And that is maybe the greatest the usage of that, what would otherwise preserve to be a flaw, to
Yes.
just make it, give that extra.
Yes. When I love the whole concept of even the old story and the kind of newer version of the story the fact that this thing came from outer space, and
Yeah,
like it like evolved into like human consciousness and like got into people's
yeah,
minds of like soaking up their fear is that his way of getting fed, you know, and it's pretty
yeah.
eerie, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, wasn't it like
Sounds like some
every
evil ass
80
ET
years they
shit
come
here.
out? Yeah, something about, positioning and every 80 years.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it was 80. They came back every 80 years because, there was an
yes, kind of like a
alignment and came out
yes,
to eat.
yes.
So yeah, I mean, in hindsight, it's not doable.
Hmm.
Just yeah, no,
There could be
no,
something out there. As many
no.
cryptic creatures are out there. There could be some
Do
crazy
that though. Do
sewer
that.
clown.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, there are new. I love seeing the new species being found, and some of them are, you know, downhand alien-like.
Yes.
Because it's slightly rare finding new species today. So they're, preferably like fishes, deep sea fishes, or
Yes. Hmm.
something that lives in gassy mud or something. So it usually has tentacles and a sea star, I think, that was found. And she looked like alien, just
Yeah.
literally alien
Yeah.
like being.
Or
So
some of the jellyfish too, with this all the crazy lights they emit. Now there's yeah, you're right.
hmm,
All those sea creatures that we still don't know about. I think we talked about this in our last time, but again, so much shit we don't even know it's in our own oceans. It's just
yeah,
insane. It's just a that's a sci-fi movie right there.
that it
Because it's
is. Yeah, the Greenland shark that,
yeah, we talked about that, like how that
yeah,
lives up to 400 years
you know,
old, and yeah, so much time has passed
400
on
years
Earth.
old.
Yes,
Hmm, absolutely. So yeah, we know nothing. Not yet. Not yet, at least.
not yet.
So yeah, but so what is unreasonable when it comes to accepting life as a fact? So we can accept that this is yeah, this is normal now. But would you put it in another scenario? So we would be gauging, you know, the Avengers or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we can accept one thing, but it's so really, really hard to accept another thing.
Mhm.
But it's kind of, yeah, it's a similar thing, I find. So yeah, strangely how the human
Yeah.
mind works.
I just find like
Fascinating.
yeah, that and the fact that the human mind thought it'd be a great idea to use megalithic stones to build with when they had tools of like sticks and fucking bones and shit. It's like
Yeah,
riddle me that. Like what fucking
what is
shit.
that?
And
Sure.
like as again, I think it must have took people of all people that wanted to have the same idea to put all their time and effort into this.
Hmm.
It just can't be just like one person thought of this and like is demanding power from everybody else. Maybe there has to be an uprise. Like, dude, you're fucking crazy. I'm trying to
Yeah,
survive, trying to find
no,
some food and shelter.
most
That's what I'm more worried
definitely.
about. But then we have again, it just doesn't match up the time periods. It just
Hmm.
makes it look like there was a great advanced cultures on these continents all around the world, and then they just got wiped out, or you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
especially the
absolutely.
cultics. My God, they have so
Yeah.
many stone structures and even underground stuff too, like the mounds that you have there.
Mm.
It's really complex shit. And it's all matched up with the stars, you know? And you
Yeah.
guys have multiple gods working with you guys, giving you guys knowledge, and the fact that like even Iceland still working with people that are interdimensional, even
Yeah.
having sexual relationships with these interdimensionals. Lucky
And
bastards.
laws could,
I should just go to Iceland and just get
imagine the
kidnapped by a
respect people
beautiful
out
ice
there.
elf woman. I'll start
Yeah.
throwing rocks. Hey, kidnap me.
When you
Tie me to
when
a
you start
tree.
viewing, I mean, start viewing life and reality, in the way you feel comfortable, I think it would benefit people to open their minds and thoughts for the opportunities and the possibilities out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it kind of boils down to that you can accept alien looking thing as long as it's found in the ocean and somebody says it was always there, we just still hadn't found it yet, and then we can accept it. So,
But I
oh
just
my
like
God,
the.
there's a bat.
What was it?
Oh goodness, a bat came
Oh,
flying
cool.
over. Yeah, it's still here.
Well, how fitting for that too. Like it's a witch cabin with black cats and bats.
This is literally like out of
Where's the
like a
jack-o'-lanterns at?
storybook.
Where's the bowl of candy?
We ate the candy already. Are you kidding me?
You're stirring
Yeah,
up the witch's brew.
me and my girl Rita, we were flaggivers, the bats, just like
Well, they take
we
care
were
of the
talking about it
mosquitoes.
yesterday that Anya, she bakes amazing cookies, and we would have been like such a easy. I mean, she wouldn't. We would have pushed her out of the way to get into the cookies. So ask the witch to keep us. That's not hard.
I'll put a spell on you.
Oh, she's such an
I'll
amazing cook.
make you mine.
Exactly. This is so random. Which is there's a black cat and bats coming. Yeah, it's lovely.
We're gonna watch
It's a fairy tale thing.
and we're gonna watch Hocus Pocus later in our pajamas.
Oh yeah, we just might. And our Crocs drinking cacao.
I love Hocus Pocus. That movie's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it is in it's in the spirit of Halloween to come.
Yes.
And I must say this is absolutely epic.
That's so cool.
Jag hade fått mina svärd. Have you seen the sword?
So where did you find that sword? Was it in the ground?
This is Thor Cephala.
Hey,
this is Dustin.
How's it going?
And this
welcome
is
to my podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the podcast of the Flying Chariots of supernatural.
This is a magical moment being created as it happens. The Legacy Forge and all of its tribe is very honored to be on this Flying Chariots.
Yes.
I've already just eavesdropped a little bit on your conversation, and I'm freaking intrigued. I'm going to let you get back to it and just
thank you.
Mystically.
That's awesome. I love that guy's energy. I felt that.
Brilliant.
That's awesome. His English is really good. Is he from America or where is that? Or he just has a really good American accent?
If I've seen Togo.
Santiago?
Togo.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm from Norway.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say your English is great.
I watch a lot of porn without subtitles.
You say you watch a lot of porn? that's so fitting for my podcast.
No, so we are now out in the evening.
Yeah, the sun's going down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a mushroom because it was like it had a button on it, and she wonders what happens if I push that button. We're gonna figure that out. It's been a magical place.
Yeah, she was just saying that. It looks magical.
It does. And
that is amazing.
Yeah. Here she comes.
Det här din stav.
Is that the Grand Witch there? There we go. We got the Grand Witch on the podcast. Oh, cool. What is that?
This is art being created as we speak.
It's a staff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
What? It was a fight with a beaver.
There you go.
We had a fight with a beaver. And then we ner till 11. Den är grej. So yeah, like I said, this is my life.